Okay there, hello there, my bad for saying that so many times, but I didn't know how to start this video out. This is my, review, since it's been, like, I don't know, like a year, almost a year since I've done a review. This is my review of the, adiZERO Prime Finesse, track cleats, track spikes. Just regular box. It has a picture on it right there. I believe that these cleats were like, spikes were about $100. It's got all the sizing stuff down there, as all Adidas do. But let's open up the box. Now remember, the box didn't come like this. I've had this box sitting around for a while. So yeah, and then open it up, and there should be the spikes. These spikes are amazing. Honestly, quite a few people don't know about these unless you get the East Bay magazines and stuff. These are actually only 4.6 ounces. They're really lightweight. They're really breathable. I mean, if you look, you can look through the spike there. It's because it's so ventilated. And then it's got a 6 spike, I guess, sprint frame plate. It came with the, oh my bad, it came with the Christmas tree spikes. I mean, those are supposed to be like easier to run with in sprints. I don't really know any difference between them, so I'm not gonna act like I go into depth and talk about them. But the tongue is really small on these, as you can tell. It's not like it has to be super heavy duty. The Adidas logo. It's also a sprint web upper, as it says right there. I mean, it would have to be if it's this lightweight. This spike is designed for 100 through 400, but I'm gonna probably only be running the 100, 200, and 4x100, so these are like ideal for me. Now the way that this like sprint frame is set up is so like it's angled to keep your like toes up whenever you're not running, but whenever you're running you want to be on your toes. Like, I don't know, if you were trying to run like by putting your feet down like this, it wouldn't work with these. These, like, the spike makes you want to stay on your toes, which is an amazing thing whenever you're going for spikes. I've only ran in these like once, so after my first meet this Tuesday, I will give a more in-depth review on the spike and how I feel it performs. Well, let's get back onto the spike. This insole right here, it's like it's very small. You wouldn't want to use this for anything more than the 400, and that's like at most. This is honestly just meant for like 100 and 200 in my opinion. But, you know, they make the exception, so the more people will buy it. One thing that I realized about the laces, that the laces are smaller down here than they are up here. I guess it's easier to tie or something, or it just helps it fit better, because honestly, I have no clue. Now, you may be sitting here thinking, oh, this dude doesn't know anything about this spike, why am I watching this video? Well, there's a whole bunch of people that don't know a whole lot about their spikes, that videos that you watch, and they just find all their information on the internet, and I'm telling you how I feel about the spike. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, this right here is it's like sandpaper almost, but it's like spiky. If you can't tell, it sticks up. It's not like right on the cleat. I do really like the design on the bottom of the cleat, because it's like I don't know, it just looks fast. Like, looking at this cleat, what do you what do you think whenever you look at these spikes? Is fast. That's what I think. Anyways, you can think what you want to. I don't really care. You know what? Just go freaking choke on a railroad spike if you don't. Okay, well, I'm gonna get off that subject. Like, it's got like hexagons. Yeah, hexagons right there. Some little spikes up here. Yeah, this is a 10.5 in men's. I guess I could get more into what was actually in the box. Like, the spikes won't actually come like this. I mean, these have been in my bag, so kind of pushed down. But, now remember, this is like very sturdy, and it is very able to hold up right next to your foot. It's not like it's gonna either be way too tight or it's gonna be way too loose. It's like the perfect of both. It's not gonna fall off, but yet it's not like cutting off your circulation. But it came with this little bag, and what it had in the bag were the little spikes right there, and a tool to screw them on. The tool to screw them in, I actually don't have right now. I'm gonna have to find that in a second, but not for this video. And yeah, I mean, all you do is put them in there and you screw them in, and you're ready to run. I like the it's the frame is hard enough to where, like, whenever you're running, it doesn't just move with your foot, and that gives you like the right amount of spring for a sprint. Because if you don't have any spring for a sprint, like, it puts you at a disadvantage, because the more spring that you have, the more length per stride that you have. So that'll help a lot whenever you're sprinting. And yeah, I guess I'll call that a review over the Adidas adiZERO Prime Sprint Finesse. No, it's not Prime Sprint. It's the it's the Prime Finesse. Okay, remember, I got these for about $100. They're a really nice cleat, and I recommend them to most sprinters, especially if you're running the 100 and the 200. 400 is kind of pushing it, but I mean, that's personal reference, so it's up to you whether you would. But yeah, that's it. So if you would subscribe, like, and comment whatever you have to say. If I missed something that you might want to know about this cleat, tell me, and then I'll get back to you on it, or I'll make another video including it. Yeah, so that's it, and I'll be seeing you guys later, probably in one of my Black Ops 2 vids, or if I even play that game anymore. I'll be getting back to you anyways. So yeah.